What if I told you that just 1 hour a day could change your entire life? Would you believe me? Most people wouldn't, because somewhere along the way, we were told a lie. We were told that transformation requires a miracle, that success demands 20-hour workdays, luck, or privilege. But the truth is much quieter than that. It starts with 1 hour, just one. 1 hour of focus, 1 hour of discipline, 1 hour where you choose to work on yourself instead of watching someone else live their life. Most people are busy, but very few are growing. They scroll, they rush, they repeat, but they don't stop. And because they don't stop, they don't think. And because they don't think, they don't change. But what if you did stop? Just for 1 hour a day? An hour that reshapes your habits, your income, your relationships, your confidence, and even your legacy. Because success is never an accident. It's a daily decision. And all it takes is 1 hour. You've heard people say, success is built one step at a time. But maybe it's simpler than that. Success is built 1 hour at a time. 1 hour of learning. 1 hour of building. 1 hour of investing in your mind, your body, your future. Most people underestimate what that hour can do. They shrug and say, it's just an hour. What difference does it make? Let's look closer. 1 hour a day is 7 hours a week. That's over 300 hours a year. That's more than 7 full-time work weeks. Now ask yourself, what could you build with 7 full weeks of growth? You could write a book, learn a skill that changes your income, start a business, transform your health, master your mindset, rebuild your life. And it wouldn't happen in a rush. It would happen slowly, hour by hour, brick by brick, quietly, steadily, strongly. That's how real change is built. Not in a burst of energy, but through consistent effort. Small disciplines don't stay small. They expand, they multiply, they shape who you become. Every time you show up for that hour, you cast a vote for your future. You're saying, I'm not wasting my life. I'm not waiting on luck. I'm building something that matters. And those daily votes, they build momentum. They build confidence. They create results. Because when you add up the hours, you add up the progress. And when you add up the progress, you start changing your identity. You go from someone who waits to someone who builds. Now listen, you'll miss days. We all do. That's okay. But don't let a missed hour turn into a missed week or a missed year. Always come back. Return to the hour. Because time is passing either way. And one day, the question won't be, did you dream big? It'll be, did you use your hours wisely? So protect them, stack them, and one day you'll look back and realize you didn't just change your habits, you changed your life. At first, 1 hour will feel small, almost invisible, like nothing's happening. But it is. You are becoming someone new, not overnight, not by accident, but by choice, by consistency. Because the truth is simple. You don't change your life in one leap. You change it one consistent hour at a time. The hour you showed up when it wasn't easy. The hour you chose growth over comfort. The hour you practiced instead of postponed. The hour you listened, reflected, created, and believed. Each hour rewired your mind, reshaped your habits, rebuilt your confidence. And soon, you began to trust yourself again. You started to believe that discipline isn't punishment. It's freedom. And you didn't have to change everything. You just had to change one thing: how you use your time. That was the turning point. Because if you can control 1 hour, you can eventually control your day. And if you can control your day, you can shape your future. So keep going. Stay consistent. Protect the hour. Respect the process. Because it's not just how you spend your time. It's how you shape your life. Start today, not tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a promise. Today is a decision. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the right moment. Don't wait for someday. Just start. Pick 1 hour, claim it, protect it. Like your future depends on it. Because it does. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be willing. Willing to show up. So don't just feel inspired. Feel responsible. Feel ready. Decide, right now. What hour will you take back? What will you build? Who will you become? Because if you give 1 hour a day to growth, to purpose, to vision, to love, to health, 1 year from now, you'll be living a life you once only imagined. So start today. Not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. 1 hour, one decision, one new you. Let that be your story. In this series, we'll explore how to take back your first hour and why it's worth protecting. We'll talk about the power of having direction before action and how spending just 1 hour learning can create real change. You'll see how to turn what you learn into practice, why reflection matters, how to prioritize your health, and finally, how that same hour can strengthen your relationships too. So stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe for more to come.